Hello, welcome back to this paper 1 mathematics 2024 that we were doing. In our previous video we ended on question 8. So in our previous video this was our last question. We just proceed from question 9 going forward. So given that the universal set E is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, P is equal to 2 4 6 8, and Q is equal to 2 3 5 7, list P complement intersection Q. So this is simple. So the first thing that you want to do here is to list P complement. So remember, a complement, the way I like to read it is do not list members in P. So do not list members in P. And what are the members in P? 2 4 6 8. So we're going to list everything, but we are going to avoid all the members in what? In P. So we're going to start with 1, and we skip 2 since it's found in P. Then we are going to go to 3. Then we skip 4, we are going to go to 5. We skip 6, and we are going to go to 7. We skip 8, and we are going to go to 9. So this is P complement. So now the intersection between P complement and Q. First of all, what is Q? What is Q? Q, we are given the set Q. It is 2, 3, 5, 7. So we just need to find the intersection between these two. So you can see from this that the intersection here is just 3 is found there, 3 is found there, 5 is there, 5 is there, 7 and 7. So we can then say P complement intersection Q is equal to 3, 5 and 7. This is the answer for this particular part. Okay, then we go to question B, a very interesting question. The diagram below shows trapezium S and trapezium T. Describe fully, the question is here, describe fully a single transformation that maps trapezium S onto P. So you find that when you look at the size of S and T is basically the same, but they are just mirror images of each other. Okay, so to describe this, very simple, we are going to say that this is we can say it is a reflection. Okay, it is a reflection. So when you say it is a reflection, you're also supposed to give the mirror, the equation of the mirror line. Okay, the mirror line. Okay, so this is what we're saying. So this is a reflection, and the mirror line happens to be this line here, x-axis. Okay, so the x-axis is just called y is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the mirror. Okay, so it is a reflection, and the mirror line, the mirror line here, the mirror line is y is equal to 0. So describe fully a single transformation. So this is what we've described. It is a reflection in the mirror line, y is equal to 0. So you'll find that this we don't know which one is the object and which one is the image. So we can say that you see this point is a reflection of this point, also this point here, this point, that point, and that point, and that point. It was quite easy. Okay, so we go to the next question. Okay, so here we have a matrix type of question. Given that A is equal to 2, -1, 3, find A to the power T, that is A transpose. So we have the matrix A. Okay, so we have the matrix A. The matrix A is given by 2, -1, then 3. So now to find A transpose, we say A transpose is equal to, so here this is a row, you're just going to make it a what? A column. This is the answer here. Okay, that is the answer for this one. So now given that A is equal to 2, 3, B is equal to 1, so find A, B. So there, that's a multiplication type of question. It's answer question B. So we are finding AB. Okay, we are finding AB. Okay, so question B, we are provided with this matrix. We have this matrix here. We have this matrix here, 3, 2 multiplied by 1, -2. So we can always predict the type of matrix that we should get. This is a what? Row by column. How many rows? 1, 2. So this is a 2 by 1. And then this side here you have that is a 1 by 2. So your resulting matrix is supposed to be a 2 by 2. So you know that you need to get a 2 by 2 at the end. Okay, a 2 by 2. So let's multiply now. So you have 3, 2 multiplied by 1, -2. So each row multiplies with so this row multiplies with both columns, so that will be 3, okay, times 1. Then for this one you add the plus, okay, no, we're not going to add the plus here because you're just going to say leave because you're going to the next, so you just say 3 by -2. Okay, and then this one, it's going to be 2 by 1. Leave a line there, 2 by -2. Okay, like this. So at the end you're going to have 3, 2, -6, -4. And this will be your answer. So you've seen we have gotten a 2 by what? A 2 by 2, just like we had predicted earlier on. Okay, so now we can move to question 11. So question 11 is okay, so looking at here we have a question under earth geometry. What is the time? So here, what is the time at A if it's 0.005 at B? So A and B. So you do this here, and you say the time at B is 0.5 hours. The time at A you do not know. Now these two, okay, they are both on 60 degrees from what I'm seeing here. This longitude here is 60 degrees. So when you find the difference in the difference, because time you work out in longitudes, so this you subtract because they are the same. Now if we subtract 60 minus 60, 60 minus 60, there will be what? 0. Okay, will be 0 degrees. Now if we try to convert 15 degrees is equal to 1 hour, 0 degrees will be equal to how many hours? So that will be 15x. Okay, this will give us 15x. say I'm just solving to show you, but I already know the answer, so you get 0. Now if you divide by 15, okay, here since what we are doing is 15 by x, this will give us 15x. Now is equal to 0. If you divide by 15 both sides, you are going to get 0 here. So x is equal to 0. So meaning if the time at b is 05 hours, if you add or subtract 0, it still be 5 hours. So we can just say that the time at a will still be 05 hours. Okay, will still be 05 hours. They are on the same longitude. Okay, they are on the same longitude. Then B, a plane flew from town A to town C in 5 hours. What was the speed of the plane in knots? Okay, this particular question he hasn't given us much information. We need to find the distance from, first of all, we should find the distance from A to C. Okay, do this from A to C, we find the distance. So we call it distance AC is equal to theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Now they haven't told us which pi we should use, which r we should use. Okay, so the difference, so A is at 60, C is at 30, so we add them because they are different poles. So 60 north plus 30 south, this will give us 90. So the difference in degrees here is 90 over 360. Now here you're not using a calculator, so times 2 pi r. You don't know what pi is, you haven't been told what it is. You reduce this to the lowest terms, that will be 1 over 4 times 2 pi r. 2 there 1, 2 there 2, so what do you get? You get half pi r. So this is the distance now of AC. So you can just say that the speed is equal to what? Distance over time. So distance is what? Half by r over the time, which is 05. So the time is 5 hours actually. So the time is 5 hours. Okay, 5 hours. So when you divide these two, half, you do half. Okay, 0.5 divided by 5, you find that you get 0.1. So here we're going to say your speed is equal to 1 over 10 pi r. Okay, we are not told, we are not given much information. Okay, these questions are mostly given to waste your time in the exam. Okay, so I would leave it just like this. Okay, we've answered this. Question 12. The diagram shows a sector A or B whose area is 34.65 square centimeter. The angle subtended at center is 20 degrees and the radius, here you have been given the radius r, and also you have been given the pi at least. Find the radius r. So for this one, a sector, so you've been given an area. So area of a sector, we say, we can use the formula here. We say that area of a sector, I'm going to say that area of a sector is equal to theta over 360 times pi r squared. They want us to find r. So the angle is the theta there, which is 81. Okay, it is what? 81 over 360 multiplied by 2 times 22 over 7 times r squared, which is your pi. So for this one, you now start to reduce it in its lowest terms. Okay, when you reduce this to the lowest terms, 81, find a number that can go into so you can say that, okay, 9 goes into 81 9 times, but 9 into 360 to go there 40 times 22 times 22 over 7 by r squared. So you can say 2 there, 1, 2 into 40, that is 20. 9 times 22, so you need to multiply these. Okay, so 9 times 22, that will give you 198. 20 by 7, that is 140 times r squared. So again, this question is given to waste your time, okay, because you now need to start dividing this into that. You won't get anywhere here, okay, you won't get anywhere here. So the area, you can replace it, it's been given, you can replace it this side, 34.65. so what you can do, you can write 34.65 is equal to 198. Moreover, you know, the examiners know that you can't square root without having a calculator, so they'll give you such a question to just waste your time. Cross multiply here. Here you're going to have 198 times r is equal to multiply 140 multiplied by 34.65. Since what you want is r squared, you can divide both sides by 198. You're trying to find the radius, 198. You cancel there, you cancel there. So what you can do, you can just write this one like this: r squared is equal to 140 multiplied by 34.65 over 198. So now to show that you are square rooting, you just square root this side. They know you don't have a calculator, you can just leave it up to this part. Okay, don't try to start calculating here, you're going to spend a lot of time, and before you know it, it will be time up. Okay, but I'm sure they can give you at least a mark for the working and other things. All right, 12b, the ratio of the areas of two similar solids is 9 to 25. So this is the ratio. The ratio is 9 to 25. If the volume of the bigger solid is this, so the volume of the bigger solid, so you assume the bigger solid is this one. So 375. What is the volume of the smaller solid? You put x here and you cross multiply. So you are going to get 25x is equal to 375 over 25 over 25. Here, mind you, no calculators allowed. You start finding numbers. 5 can go into 375 and 5 can go into what? Into 25. Okay. So once you do that, 375, you find that 5 can go there about into 35 it will go there 7, remainder 2 into 25, 5 into 5 25 it goes there 5, and 5 into 15 into 75, that is 15. So here you get 15 as the volume of the smaller. Okay, we just used ratios here since we are dealing with ratios. Okay, we go to question 13. Question 13, very simple as well. Given that y varies directly as x and inversely as the square of z, so we can write this: y varies directly as x but inversely as the square of z. Then we can write this as y, we introduce the equal sign, then we introduce the constant k. Okay, so this, now you use these values to replace so that you find k. So y is 4, so it's going to be 4 is equal to, you still have k, so your x is 8, and z squared, so that is 2 squared. So this is going to be 4 is equal to, you can now write this nicely as 8k. We always start with the number then the letter. 2 squared is 4. When you do this, you cross multiply. 4 by 4, that is 16, is equal to 8k over 8 over 8. K is equal to 2. K is equal to what? To 2. So now that you know the value for k, you can rewrite this formula now. Y is equals to k, so you put 2x over z squared. So the first thing was finding the constant ki, which we found to be what? 2. So here k is equal to 2. So I'm going to write y is equal to 2x over z squared. So this question says find the value of y when x is equal to what? 18, and z is equal to, so we say 3 squared. Okay, then here 2 times 18, we know that is 36. 3 squared, that is 9, and here you get 4. So here y is equal to what? 4. Then the last one here, find z. Okay, so we're going to use the same. Y is equal to 2x over z squared. So we say that y is equal to 2x over z squared. Y is equal to 2, so y is 2 now. 2x now is 25. Okay, x is 25. Z, we just say z squared. Let's multiply, so that will be 2 z squared is equal to 2 by 25, that is actually 50. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So z squared is equal to 25. Square root. So z is simply equal to plus or minus 5. Okay, plus or minus 5, and you're done with this question. Okay, so in the next video we'll start from question 14, we'll go on and on.